Hey guys, welcome. We're doing a little April recap, May preview here with the Sahd Metal Crew. We're on the track, we're on the conveyor. We've already locked out, tug out, and we figure we'll do a little review right here. So first of all, metals wise for May, looking pretty spotty right now, down. Still at a high point for where we've been from the beginning of last year down. Last year it descended from mid-year the whole way down, ticked back up in December and gradual increments up, and now we're looking at our second down month. But long term, when you look, it still looks pretty good over the long haul. I'm going to throw it to my metal guy Cary TikTok for copper, aluminum, and stainless.
For sure, guys. Just gonna look at the metal, our metal numbers real quick to get a accurate pricing for you guys. So we got copper. We started it last month at around $4.08, and today it's down. Like Dan said, copper's $3.94 today. For aluminum, we started last month at 110, and now today we're at $1.05, so down 5 cents. And for nickel, which is a key component of stainless, last month we started at 1083, and that actually went up today to 1120. So that's the only metal we really saw that had a big jump this month. And a lot of mining issues and metal shortages around the world is one of these reasons we're seeing a lot of these metals have this drag. And another thing is the Fed. This drag is really hurting everything right now. And yeah, we'll look to keep on updating you guys with that. And for steel, we're going to be probably down this month, but this is still going to be up from what we saw in the beginning of the year. So yeah, it's a little recap for our metals, guys.
Absolutely. And like we said, long term, things as you look over the long haul still look pretty good. The mining thing, like you mentioned, and like you've done a couple videos on, the people are calling for a real big short of copper in the long run. Not right now, but we'll see how that pans out. We have a great crew here. We three of us went to Israel and saw a lot of stuff there. Sure. Met a lot of good people, and I think the reinforcement with that is people are in the business is people. I mean, what would be your greatest lesson out of Israel?
I would say my greatest lesson out of Israel is that it was just like cool to see that there's other people out there like from all over the country doing like the same stuff we're doing. Like if you look around the different bales we have here, you can go across the country and see the same sort of stuff. So it's just cool to see people working in the same stuff as you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do you have a takeaway, bud?
Yeah, I think for me it was just good to see, like Todd said, that there's other people doing the same type of work, and just kind of shows how big the industry is. And yeah, it was also good to see, like, kind of showed that our social media is paying off. We were in Nashville and had people talking about our dumpster talk and wanting to get on. So hopefully that can bring a lot of guests for us and more content for you guys to see.
Absolutely. One other thing with that, as you look at things there, we've been at a lot of places in this past month. A lot of places. This coming month, we have our Lancaster and Northern Lancaster County Chamber of Commerce are 101 and 151 years old organizations having dinners. We have a couple other events, and we also have a Chamber of Commerce industry tour right here on June 1st. So we're going to have a bunch of things going on. We are going out to Detroit for the Automate, the biggest automation conference, which is a huge interest of yours. So on that point, us being away at Israel and the whole Automate conference coming up, I wanted to ask each of you guys an area of growth in the last month. So I'm going to throw it to Isaiah first.
Okay, yeah, I would say one of the biggest areas of growth for probably us three up front here especially was when these back four guys, they went to Israel down in Nashville. So us three up here, we had to kind of step up and, take over the front retail and the front of the yard and just hold it down.
Job.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Areas of growth, guys.
I would say my area of growth lately was, well, of course, when in the yard with the boys being out, but seeing a lot of new locations where we have dumpsters at, growing the business, so going to new customers and learning just new places to take metal when we sell and when we get dumpsters from them.
I would say that my area of growth would be probably coming in here with a good mentality for work and getting stuff done.
Absolutely, buddy. You've been improving that. That's awesome. It's awesome.
Oh, an area of growth I've had so far this month would be not letting one mistake or thing that happens like ruin my day. For example, we had a stainless fan trailer going out earlier this month, and we dropped 4 boxes of stainless turnings. And before I would be very, very upset, and it would ruin my day. But we attacked it as a team, and I feel like yeah, we powered through it for sure.
Absolutely. Go ahead, buddy.
For me, I think biggest area of growth. Me and Dan were on a panel for the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce, and it was just kind of like I would say probably a year ago. Before doing all the events and stuff with work, I probably wouldn't have been able to go up there and talk in front of everyone. So that's probably my biggest thing this month.
That was great, and it was a really good event, and you did a great job of it. It's funny, guys, you go through the group. We all, even though you're pointing out a specific thing, the reason it's an area of growth is because everyone else was helping during it, and it built teamwork. Cary Frick, what about you, buddy? You've been doing a lot.
Yeah, for sure. I would say probably the past month that I stretched myself out the most was with finals at Millersville. You really just got to learn to balance your time well, and I think I was able to do that. I passed all of them pretty decent grades, and yeah, I would just say the paper that I had to work on, like a 50-page paper, was really hard, and also this Excel test I had to take was hard, so I just had to learn to balance my time and make sure I get the right grades for those classes. So yeah, I would
That's
say that.
awesome. The grades are one thing, but learning is the most important. Grades don't matter as much as the learning.
Yeah.
But proud of all you guys. Continued development for me. It's just continuing to feed my mind with different podcasts. If I have an area of growth that I need, like personally, sugar intake and caffeine. What is the theme? Tone up, tone down. Dan has to tone down. So I've kind of tried to eliminate caffeine, and that has been difficult, but it's been a good personal area of growth. And for me also, just whatever, it's like food and your mind, whatever you listen to, if you listen to it enough, it will change your mindset and give you a different outlook. So for me, learning different areas of the business like mergers and acquisitions. There's an M&A podcast that I just stumbled on that I absolutely love. And anytime I'm in the car or just unloading a van on a forklift, I listen to it. And just getting those podcasts in your daily routine can really jumpstart your careers. So it's about it for April. April was good, but May's looking great. The weather's looking a little good. We only have one, well, we have 2 jackets so far. The rest of us are in short sleeves, but it will be all short sleeves by the end of the day. We appreciate your business. We appreciate all you guys do to help this business grow and continue to prosper. So we can't thank you enough for that. And here's to a great May. All right. We just did our May newsletter, but we forgot the biggest thing of all. We want to do a little NBA thing. Now, for me, I'm really a college basketball guy, but this year, honestly, is almost like March Madness. You have an 8, 6, and a 7 seed, and there is nothing better. Now, these are not Cinderellas, these franchises, obviously, but when you have a 6, 7, and 8, I think it makes things interesting. So let's pick who's going to win the NBA Finals. I'm a Broncos fan. I'll go with the Nuggets. It's probably not going to happen. It never does. They always choke.
I'm going with the Phoenix Suns for Kevin Durant.
Oh, well, you're obviously right against me.
Yeah. My boy KD. So that's my pick.
Steph has LeBron's number, so I'm going Golden State.
I'm going with the Knicks. My boy Brunson's gonna take the dub.
For Mama.
Boston Celtics, man.
Your mom would kill you if you didn't say that.
I'm gonna say Stephen Curry and the Warriors.
I'm going with the good LeBron and the Lakers.
I'm gonna have to go with Dan's pick here too. Denver Nuggets. I really like Jokic, and Yeah, I think he hopefully will lead them to victory.
There you go, Frick. Well, we'll see what happens. Like I said, Denver always chokes, but so I would never bet on that franchise. But hey, who knows? It is interesting, though. It is like March Madness with all these low seeds, so we'll see what happens. All right, guys, let's have a great week.